right now on Masterchef.
Girls versus the boys.
The final four go to war.
Don't worry about it.
Well, no, I'm going to worry about it because it doesn't taste good.
That is vile. It's come with a health warning.
In a battle of the sexes.
Get the steaks on there.
The easy, cowboy.
What do you think you've got in your team that the blue team doesn't have?
2 winners.
Ooh. Bitter rivals clash.
The things you tell me are I already know.
4 become 3 and blood is spilled.
Ah! Damn it! Ugh.
This is the final four. This is an opportunity for me to finally live my dream and open up this bistro casual restaurant in Malibu, and hopefully I'll be the last man standing.
Come on down, guys.
My dream is to become a food critic. I want to write about the little dive bars or the hole in the wall. This is the turning point in my life where I can make food my new lifestyle.
Welcome to the final four of MasterChef. As you can see behind you, there are only 2 stations set up tonight. You'll be cooking in this challenge in 2 teams of 2. Win this challenge, and the 2 members of your team will earn a spot in the top 3 of MasterChef. Lose, and you'll go head-to-head with your teammate for elimination.
Courtney, you had the best dish in the last elimination challenge. So you're going to be picking first and deciding who is on each team. Everyone, please step to the side.
I have a really hard decision to make. I almost want to think long-term, like who can I take down in a pressure test, but I want to win this challenge, so I'm thinking who can I work with to excel immediately.
Courtney, select your teammate for tonight.
I'm going to choose Elizabeth. And we're gonna kick ass.
Wow. The girls versus the boys.
I get Cutter, and boom, there goes my dream. It turned into a nightmare.
Put them on.
Oh, I hate the fact that Leslie is my teammate. Hopefully he can take his head out of his ass for 2 minutes so we can win this.
Leslie, how does it feel now with Cutter?
It's fine. We're going against not him and me, because I don't think he wants to lose, and I definitely don't want to lose.
In the equipment room, there are 4 boxes, 1 from each of the 4 states that you come from. Each team has 2 boxes to choose from. Courtney and Elizabeth, your choices will be Pennsylvania and New York. Leslie and Cutter, your choices will be California and Texas. Each team has to go into the equipment room and choose 1 box from 1 of your home states.
Now, using the box that you choose tonight, each team will have 1 hour to make us each a restaurant-quality appetizer and entree that highlight some of those regional ingredients. Okay, off you go. Come on.
Let's go, guys.
All right, so what do you think's in your box?
It might be more towards the seafood line,
Okay.
and I'm thinking you're more definitely towards the beef.
The New York box is gonna have stuff from the ocean because it borders the ocean, and Pennsylvania's got a lot of like Amish country and a lot of really good,
The steaks and stuff is more forgiving than seafood
I
if we
agree.
screw up with
I
seafood.
agree. Probably I'm more comfortable with the California box, but I don't think it could be that much different in the Texas box. And at this point, I don't want to start any arguments with Cutter, because if we start fighting, we're not going to get anything achieved. Let's do this.
We got it. It doesn't matter which box we choose. It matters if we can agree on what we're going to cook and stick to it. Because if you start changing things around, that's when everything falls apart.
Good job. Well done. Right, ladies, so you've gone for the box, the state of Pennsylvania. Why, Elizabeth?
Pennsylvania has a lot of like really humble kind of farm fresh ingredients that we felt like we could really elevate.
Right, open it up and tell us what you've got in there.
Let's do it.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited. There's some Amish cheese, there's beautiful pears, potatoes, some Polish sausage, rainbow trout.
Venison, apple butter, cabbage.
Do you both feel that you made the right choice?
Yes.
Yes, chef.
Gentlemen, state of Texas, open your box.
Ready? Ah, looking good.
Cutter, tell us what's in there.
Well, we got a little catfish, we have a prime rib, we have baby back ribs, we have some ancho chilies, some molasses, some grapefruit, some corn, and of course, butter.
Incredible. Now that you know what you have to cook with, please head to your stations.
A pressure test that is just comprised of me versus Courtney is basically my nightmare. We need to win so that we don't have to face each other.
It's the final four now, so our standards are higher than ever.
Do those ingredients and those steaks justice.
Yes, chef.
Your 1 hour starts now.
Oh, these pears look amazing.
Yeah, I want to incorporate them in our appetizer.
Yep.
Catfish is a trash fish. I mean, it's good, but it's mostly fried. It's just how do we elevate a fried catfish, you know?
So the blue team's box is Texas. They have some well-known proteins. What would you do?
The catfish is something I would stay away from. You got to focus on that beef. It's incredible.
In the red box, I would do a beautiful Waldorf salad with a poached trout. Flake the trout over the Waldorf salad. And then entree, that venison, I mean, get that in a beautiful rub, done with some caramelized mushrooms and braised red cabbage. Right, blue team, describe the appetizers.
We're gonna do spare ribs with a grapefruit and molasses barbecue sauce topping and a corn salsa.
Lovely, so something lighter for the entree?
I think we're gonna go ribeye.
Right. Explain the ribeye, please.
Pretty much salt and pepper, get a nice sear on it, keep it medium rare. It's a steak, it's nothing more.
What's the garnish?
I'm gonna do a potato, carrot, and turnip puree.
Good. Confident you can get through to the top three?
Oh yes, we're sending those girls home. I'd love to chit-chat, but I gotta go.
All right, guys, what's the dish now? Tell me.
The appetizer is 2 slices of the trout over poached pear with an apple butter ginger beer sauce.
Do you really have to nail that, or it's going to be kind of amateurish and terrible? What about the entree?
The entree is a venison medallion marinated in root beer.
And how are you going to cook them?
We're going to pan sear them, so they're basically like medium rare.
So these are super tiny. You know how long it's going to take to sear these in the pan?
Not very long.
Good luck.
30 minutes remaining. Red team, blue team, come on, speed up, guys.
Medic! Damn it!
Cutter. Come on, speed up, guys.
Medic! Damn it!
Cutter.
I'm chopping my onion, and I just wasn't paying attention, and the hill of the knife came down, and I thought I'd cut my damn finger off.
We're here, we're here, we're here. We're here, don't look down. Don't look down. It's not as bad as you think. You've taken the nail off, and you're good to go.
Okay.
Right now, I'm carrying the team. He's busy with the medics, and I just gotta keep moving. Do or die. This is do or die.
Living up to your name. Let's go.
Ugh.
You all right?
Yeah, it hurts. I ain't gonna lie.
So it's turning into more of like a pear sauce, which I like. It's really smooth. It needs a little bit of color, like a little bit of cinnamon coriander.
It's not that smooth. I don't think that's good at all.
No?
No,
Okay,
it tastes
what do you
weird.
wanna do?
I mean, why don't we just make an earthy herb mash?
Okay, we gotta hurry.
I'm hurrying. I mean,
I know, I'm sorry. I'm talking to encourage.
yeah, I know, but like, I'm hurrying. I get a little impatient with Courtney because she has a habit of micromanaging me. There's a lack of trust there.
You gotta get a move on that.
I really think biscuits would be a good idea.
Make a decision, Cutter. I can't. I'm in the middle of 3 steaks
I'm
right
not
now.
asking you, I'm just trying to talk to you, man.
We're in the top 4, Cutter. Start acting like a chef. Make decisions. No more babysitting, no more breastfeeding. Done.
You got any other ideas?
Let me take care of my steaks.
Okay.
15 minutes remaining.
This is a big deal. Let's make sure it's enough for 3 people.
Courtney, sometimes the things you tell me are I already know, and I just need you to tell me things that I don't know.
Uh-oh.
The little reduction you made with the apple butter and stuff,
Yeah.
what's that for, Courtney?
The appetizer.
It's already done. It's been sitting over there for like 30 minutes.
Oh.
Oh, dear. Right, red team, what in the hell's going on?
We both made sauces that we didn't know the other one was making for the same thing.
Is this working?
Courtney just keeps telling me things I already know instead of...
Yeah, well, stand up for yourself.
I
then.
know. I told her I wasn't serving that puree, so we're remaking a mash. I mean, the puree sucks.
I could give it to a baby.
I know, I don't like it, but it's
Ugh.
not what we want.
That is vile.
We're gonna lose to Leslie and Cutter, and one of us is gonna go home in a pressure test if we cannot just get past all of the BS and get the food on the plate.
God, this thing needs to reduce. It's not reducing.
It's all fat. Fat won't reduce.
Leslie, what did you put in here?
There's some steak fat in there from rendering down the bones
You're not
and
gonna get
wine.
any liquid
Yeah,
out
I'm
of it.
gonna start over with the red sauce real quick.
Highest temp.
Just get it done. Don't worry about it. Just get it
No,
done.
I'm gonna worry about it because it doesn't taste good.
Blue team, I'm worried because their sauce that they're reducing is
fat.
all fat.
Leslie made that sauce. Cutter has stepped in, is going to save it.
Put some flour in it.
I did. It's just too much of wine. It ain't burned off yet.
Red team, blue team, last 2 minutes. Speed up.
Let's just get this together because we're planning together.
Courtney and Elizabeth, you've got to work and talk at the same time.
No,
Whether you
Chef,
like it
hurry.
or not, because you're not going to finish.
You got the sauce?
Yeah, but let's just use very little because it's very strong.
Go, guys.
I think it's absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
Get them steaks on there.
Haha, easy, easy, cowboy.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air. Well done. Good job. Right, it's time to find out how you did. Starting with a red team. Please bring up your appetizers.
Elizabeth and I made a rebound from our lack of communication and struggle to work together. And we at least have dishes that we will stand behind 100%.
One of you describe the dish, please.
It's pan-seared Pennsylvania rainbow trout with a savory poached pear, Amish cheddar, black walnuts, and an apple butter vinaigrette.
First of all, it doesn't look like any appetizer I've seen in any restaurant I've ever been to. Feels like it's something left over from a finger buffet gone wrong. Where was the last time you ate Pennsylvania trout and pear together?
I haven't.
You haven't. Elizabeth, maybe?
I have not, Chef.
Such a weird combination. Trout actually tastes quite nice, cooked beautifully, crisp on the skin. But honestly, ladies, just the fact that you were butting heads, it tastes exactly like the performance. Underwhelming. I expect more.
We always say, really, that cheese and fish don't go hand in hand. The pear looks like it's the star here. And then over here, I have 2 fish sticks. Like, where did this come from?
We were both just doing things alongside each other and not really coming together as a
So,
unit.
dish is this.
I'll take ownership for that.
The pear and the sauce and the cheese on its own could be a nice cheese course. The fish doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
I'm really, really surprised.
I appreciate that Courtney fesses up to having thought of the appetizer, but I should have stood up and said, this pear trout thing is a terrible idea. I have a better one. But I didn't. I trusted her, and that was so dumb.
Okay, blue team, appetizer, please.
Walking up the judges, I'm feeling good right now. My appetizer plate, I think the ribs look great, cooked perfectly, sauce tastes great. We might actually have a shot at winning this thing.
Guys, what the is that? Please describe the dish.
Rack of ribs with a Texas rub and a molasses grapefruit glaze and corn and onion to go with it.
So visually, restaurant quality, it's not. I think some of the dishes you've plated so far in this competition has been really beautiful. But I've never seen such a depressing corn in all my life. Any citrus in there? Is any lemon, lime?
Salt, pepper,
Well, that's great.
jalapeno,
Hey, hold on a
onions.
minute. Thank you. No, seriously. Chef, there's salt
Golly.
and pepper in the corn.
Sounds delicious.
You know that's not good. Who cooked the ribs?
I did. Pressure cooked them first and then added a little sear on the grill afterwards to give a little char.
The actual ribs are tender, delicious, melting in your mouth. But we're not a barbecue house. It's the Masterchef kitchen. I don't think you've shown off any of the ingredients properly. Man.
This is kind of caveman food. You had, what, 50 different ingredients in that box? You guys used ribs and corn. What are you thinking? You had rice, quinoa, peppers. You had the staple pantry. You could have made a biscuit
I suggested that, but I never got any info back.
Did you say not to make the biscuit?
I never
He just
heard
never answered
a
me.
word about any biscuit.
Is this your recipe? Mm-hmm. Yummy. Ribs are good, but we're at the final.